All right, so we're days away from George Kambosos and Devin Haney, the fight for all the marbles at 135. Quite exciting. It's about time. This division has been stagnant. The best have not been fighting the best, at least at that weight class. So it's finally, I'm really glad to finally see it happen. So, how do you feel?
Yeah, well, I think this fight is honestly hilarious. Like, the build up to this fight has been so funny, and like you told me a couple days ago, Kambosos is not a generous A side.
Not at all.
I mean, you got to give all the props to Haney on this one.
Yeah, I mean, we both agree that Haney's style isn't the most entertaining to watch. Of course, that's not just how we feel, but I've seen that brought up multiple times and different kinds from different types of people. But yeah, his sacrifice for this fight and this absurd contract.
It is. It's
You
ridiculous.
if you're not supporting
it's comical.
if you're not supporting him, you're a hater. I have to support him.
Yeah.
It's absurd. If he wins, he has to fight him again in that guy's territory. And if he loses, that's it. That's his only shot.
Yeah.
It should have been like at least if Haney wins, Kambosos has to come back here.
Right, yeah. Or in a more neutral area at the very least.
Like
fighting in like London or something.
Like you just said, it's just so comical. It's Kambosos just
Kambosos just kept asking for stuff and Haney kept being like, yeah, sure.
Yeah, okay,
yeah, sure.
Yeah. Like, you know how people say like something happened to somebody or something and they run with it. Kambosos sprinted with it. He ran.
He's a brutal A side. But it's funny. But you got to give all the credit to Haney for doing this for his legacy.
Right. Yeah, definitely. It's as all the Canelo haters hate us saying, but this amounts to any fighter who's doing this, but he's daring to be great.
Really. Yeah, he really is. And with all this other stuff happening, like his dad couldn't get into the country, his trainer didn't get in, like his actual trainer, and something about his cut man, right?
Yes.
Now his cut man can't get in either.
Yes. Breaking news, apparently. So.
Yeah, this guy, he has all the cards stacked against him, and he's still going for it. So, yeah, we'll see what happens. But that being said, about the actual fight, how do you think it's going to go?
I believe I've seen Kambosos do pretty well against countering jabs, like against Teofimo and some other fights that he's been in. And we all know that Haney's a very jab-heavy fighter. So I believe that's what Kambosos' game plan is going to be, to try to find the opening in between jabs. Or if Haney can keep the distance, then it's just going to be Haney jabbing him in the face all night, and that's how I believe it'll go. But if I had a gun pointed in my head, I believe that my prediction will be Haney on points. Haney's probably going to keep him at the distance that he wants. He is bigger, he is longer, so I believe Kambosos doesn't have trouble getting in.
Yeah, they're both good counter punchers also, and can counter counters. I think it's going to be a power struggle of who forces the other to engage. Whoever's on the front foot is just going to have a harder time because they're both pretty good counters. I honestly think I like them, but I think it's going to be a kind of boring fight, honestly. And I could see like Haney winning on paper, but they might gift the decision to Kambosos or give him a draw. I'm not sure, really. We know boxing, it's not the cleanest sport, unfortunately, but I could see it being a draw, honestly.
Well, let's hope not, because that'll only delay the belts at 135, so I really wouldn't prefer that. And I don't think the whole world will, so.
Yeah, we'll see.
All right, well, that does it for our opinion and prediction for this fight.
As always, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe.
signing out.